All right, so getting all the Patreon requests today out of the way, I'm going to be talking about the books I got for Free Comic Book Day. I hope you all had a very fun Free Comic Book Day. It's a wonderful time, and tomorrow we have May 4th. So who knows what Star Wars news will be relevant enough for us to care? Any of us, anyway. So yeah. I'm just going to talk about the books, the books I got, as well as the one I got for a special deal at my local comic shop. Yeah, and let me know in the comments below what you guys got. Because here's the thing, I don't know what it is with most comic book shops, but the ones I've always been to, they always have a cutoff limit. Like, there's a certain number of books you can get. And mine usually stops at 5. So you can only get of the free comic books, you can get 5. And I did have to make a judgment call on one, but the other 4 I wanted were there. So I'm going to go through these real fast. Starting off with probably the biggest one, Godzilla the New Heroes. This is the kickoff point of the new Kaisei era of IDW's Godzilla. Basically, the Kaisei era is this new Godzilla IDW shared universe storyline. I guess this is their way to like replace IDW's Transformers. Like, they've been looking for, I know TMNT's been carrying them and Star Trek has too, but Godzilla has been starting to carry them as well. So this is the start of this with the three starting titles, I should say. Godzilla, Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone, and Starship Godzilla. The Godzilla main title is written by Tim Seeley, Tim Seeley is a writer who I'm a very mixed bag on. He's very much a mixed writer for me. Sometimes I like a lot of his work. Other times I'm just like, why'd you overcomplicate it? And also, it feels kind of meh. But yeah, so this is, like I said, the starting point for this. It's I guess if you're gonna want to read this, it's required reading. And it all is just starting points. Like, for the start of this, the main Godzilla title focuses on an era where Kaisei power, that's the reason why it's called Kaisei, the Kaisei era, is that Godzilla's just been unleashing all this power, and now we have a new era of superheroes, and even Jet Jaguar's a part of this team of half kaiju, half man heroes. It's actually pretty solid. It's actually pretty fun. It looks pretty unique. You've got someone who's like part Ebra, and you've got Jet Jaguar, who can actually speak in here in song. It's weird. But sadly, the song he's singing is not the Jet Jaguar theme song, which I really wish it was. And like, there's no excuse you couldn't have, right? IDW, you could have just had whenever he's battling Godzilla, you could have had Jet Jaguar go punch, 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 or something like that. My friend Matt also brought up that maybe they're saving a Godzilla Ninja Turtles crossover is to do something with this new Kaisei era of comics. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've seen IDW do that. The Dead Zone is basically where mutation has gone awry and people are trapped within it. Starship Godzilla is the one I'm most excited for, of just someone using a Mecha Godzilla in space. And look at this fucking artwork, right? Like, look how fucking good that is. I'm curious about the other 2 titles. I'm curious to see how it will all play out. But, yeah. All in all, pretty solid start. So let's hope the execution's good. Anyway, moving on now to the Energon Universe Special. This is another important book because this is showcasing, almost said IDW, Image Comics, the Image Universe, Energon universe of the Transformers, and what's going on in G.I. Joe, and what's going on in Void Rivals too. This is a trilogy of stories. One doesn't really matter, but I think it's neat. The other 2 do kind of matter, and that's the G.I. Joe story and the Void Rivals story. The Transformers story by Daniel Warren Johnson is more about jazz finding music. It's actually it's a nice jazz spotlight. Also, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure this image of like Alita 1 singing, she's not Alita 1, RC, excuse me, RC singing, and you have like Blue Streak and jazz and everyone playing this rock music, like this just rock and roll band. that has to be a reference to Cybertronic Spree, right? Like, I'm not the only one thinking that. It has to be a reference to the Cybertronic Spree. That being, for those who don't know, is a band that dresses up as Transformers. Yeah, you've probably seen them here and there, but it has to be. There's no way. That image alone made me go, was that a reference to Cybertronic Spree? Yeah. So the other thing is that we have Duke, who runs into, I think it's Duke or is it Flint? I can't remember. But Hound finds him, and the two of them are on the hunt for Energon. It's actually pretty cool to see Hound here, and we get some other Joes and set up with the Dreadnoks, which Zartan, I imagine, is coming. Unless he already is here, because, again, I'm reading the comics in trade, so I haven't read G.I. Joe Volume 1 yet. Anyway, the third story involves Void Rivals is a Transformer title, and basically what it is about, we're getting the Quintesson soon. We're getting the Quintesson, a event called the Quintesson War. So the Quintessons are preparing for a massive attack in the world of Void Rivals. I've been really enjoying reading those in trade and the whole Energon universe in trade, but I was really excited to see all of this coming together. Like I said, these books do matter. Like, I know the running thing is like, it's just one big previews page and just a few little short stories that don't really matter. But what I like is that a lot, especially for the indie books, like I just said for Godzilla and the Energon Universe special, and the next book I'm going to talk about, these books really do feel like they matter. They really do feel like they actually have they actually do feel like there's a meaning behind them, and they're essential reading. It's not like, oh boy, you know, if you want to read this, check out that. It's more like, no, this is essential reading for what's to come next. You should give this a look. And it's free. Anyway, next book. Gargoyles Demona, Issue 0. This is the starting point for the Demona upcoming series, which, good luck. I can't stress this enough. Dynamite, what the fuck is going on with your trade collection? I've been waiting forever for the next Gargoyles books, and you still haven't delivered. Jesus Christ. So I can't wait for this to come out in like 2027 when this miniseries comes out. Anyway, getting back on topic. So this comic is going to focus on this is the start of the Demona miniseries, and talk about like the lost points of her origin. The artwork's pretty solid, and I really do like that she's wearing like a costume that's almost akin to Red Sonja. That has to be that has to be the case with Greg Weisman. That really does feel like it. Also, I'm just saying, can we get, like, I would be totally down for Demona versus Red Sonja crossover, Greg. I'm just saying. I know there's an upcoming crossover with Gargoyles, but I'm just saying, you already work with Dynamite, and Greg writes everything, so just have Demona versus Red Sonja, or Gargoyles Red Sonja in general. That'd be cool. Anyway, getting back on topic, the other thing is a brief preview of the upcoming Gargoyles Fantastic Four crossover. Yep, that's actually happening, so, you know, I still can't believe it is happening. So, wait for that in October. Maybe it'll actually come out in a trade on time, because it's part Marvel. Next up, book number 4, fucking chair, is almost said Gargoyles again, Thundercats, The Powerpuff Girls, Issue 0. I thought this was just going to be a one-and-done comic for Free Comic Book Day. Turns out this is the prequel to a miniseries. So I can't wait to read this in trade, because again, I'm more of a reader. So when this comes out in trade, I'll be sure to review it and all that whenever it comes out. But Thundercats, thankfully, have been more consistent in their trade releases. Same with Powerpuff Girls, but we'll see. And again, it is, at the end of the day, it is Dynamite. And as you can see from the cover, it's not taking itself seriously. This isn't the Dynamite Comics. This isn't the Dynamite Comics version of these characters. But yeah, it's more of the 80s cartoon, and yeah, it's just more of the girls are thrown to Third Earth and encounter Tigra, and we go from there. So this is more of a stay tuned and can't wait to read the rest. No, really, I'm actually excited to see how this plays out. Just the idea of Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls crossing over is just hilarious. And finally was Gundam, the issue 0, I guess you could say. No, it is issue 1, excuse me, of the new Gundam Wing 0, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing W. Excuse me. Yeah, Gundam. Yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam. It's a whole ass issue. Where the other comics are more like they have ads or half the It's the comic's only like 10 pages long. This is a whole ass issue, and it's a big book too. It's actually kind of thick, and it's actually a pretty solid retelling of Gundam Wing. It's a brutal story, and it goes in the direction you're not expecting. So if you are a Gundam fan, I would say keep your eye out for this book and maybe see what happens next with the Gundam Wing series, with this Gundam Wing comic. Anyway, and finally, we're going to talk about real quick the thing I got for at Free Comic Book Day for a deal, and that is Godzilla Monsters and Protectors, the complete series. I did do a review of the first storyline like almost a year ago, and I did enjoy it. It is by Eric Burnham, who most of you guys would know best as the writer of the IDW Ghostbusters comic, and this was the technically first of the second series of the IDW Godzilla miniseries. The reason why I got it is because I couldn't find the second book. So when they announced, hey, not only are we doing book 2, but we're also including the one-shot finale to the book, I just decided, fuck it, I'll get the whole damn thing. And hence, I did get the whole damn thing. So I did do a review of Monsters and Protectors months ago, so when I get around to this, it will be Hail to the King in the summer special. But yeah. So there you go, guys. That is my Free Comic Book Day haul. You guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of the books? And what were your books you managed to pick up? And what did you think of the Free Comic Book Day haul on your end? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.